What's going on YouTube? Welcome back to the Thomas Gallery, and today we are drawing Jean Grey, also known as the Phoenix. Dun dun dun. Just playing. Now, Jean Grey slash Phoenix slash Marvel Girl is from Marvel Comics, and she is a member of the X-Men. She's actually a founding member of the X-Men. If you look at the very first cover of X-Men, you will see Jean Grey in a green and yellow outfit, like kind of short dress with a yellow mask on. She is the only female in the original cast of X-Men. She's only female, so it ain't that hard to find her. And her powers are telepathy and telekinesis. Telepathy pretty much means you can read people's minds and manipulate people's minds with your own mind. And telekinesis means the ability to move things with one's mind. Tele meaning it's about the mind, and kinesis meaning to move, like kinetic energy, move. So move things with your mind. And the Phoenix Force is simply a being. I can't even really consider it the Phoenix Force a mutant. The Phoenix Force is just a being, an entity that is just pure power. And as the myth of the Phoenix goes, it reincarnates itself into different manifestations. This particular manifestation that it reincarnates itself into is Jean Grey. And Jean Grey, throughout her life, she's a formidable mutant, but her powers were hindered by Charles Xavier because he knew about the Phoenix Force, so he put mental blocks on her to keep the Phoenix Force at bay from manifesting and wreaking havoc. So that's why it took so long for the Phoenix Force to, develop, because he put those blocks in her way. But under stress, Jean Grey's hidden potential would manifest. When she's pushed to her limits, the Phoenix Force will come out and just wreck shop. And then Jean would have no recollection of the events. Until one day, the Phoenix Force just excuse me. Yeah, the Phoenix Force just sneezed. The Phoenix Force just manifested, came out in full. Like, here I am. I'm ready to go do work. What's happening? And there she was, in all her raw power splendor. And then you have the Dark Phoenix, which is the more malevolent version, the more dangerous version. I mean, the Phoenix Force is already dangerous as it is. There's no mistake in that. The Phoenix Force is already dangerous. She's already, a cosmic entity unlike any other. But then you have the Dark Phoenix, which is when the Phoenix turns bad. Usually the Phoenix Force, can do good, but when the Dark Phoenix comes up, it gets bad. So I'm not drawing a Dark Phoenix, I'm actually drawing just a regular Phoenix. I'm not drawing a Dark Phoenix. Okay. Now, her colors are pretty simple. Yeah, they're green and yellow. Green and yellow. That's pretty much the basis of it. Well, kind of green, like goldish yellow, if you want to. You know, I don't have gold. I have a way to accomplish that. FYI, I've learned that yellow and pink work very well together. I found that out by mistake, but yellow and pink seem to go together. Go fig. Go figure that. Yellow and pink go together. And it makes a kind of a gold color. So whenever I have need of that effect, that gold effect, I don't actually have the color gold, I can make it. Yellow and pink. It's a little something for y'all to remember. Now, here's something I don't know. Here's something I may not know. The model that I used to draw this was a woman underwater. Yeah, a woman underwater. Because I was trying to find, like, how can I make this look like the Phoenix that we always see in the movies and in the cartoons? Because every time we see her, her hair is always like flowing up as though, like, you know, a surge of power or something like that. Like, how do I get that effect? And I said, okay, what situations do I notice where a person's hair is floating, if you want to call it floating? I said either they're in space or they're underwater. I said, okay, well, how many pictures can I find of someone in space where their hair is flowing? Well, I could look up, you know, International Space Station pictures and all that stuff of astronauts. But I said, well, you know, but they're not really doing a lot of movement. You know, the Phoenix is always shown as though she's swimming through space. She's always shown that way. I said, okay, well, how can I do that? How can I best show that? So I just looked up pictures of women underwater. And women because, well, Phoenix is a woman. Jean Grey is a woman. So I said, let me find images of women underwater. And also doing that would show me images of women in bathing suits, which I needed because the Jean Grey Phoenix has a tight outfit on. And normally when you're underwater, well, for women, they have bathing suits that are tight, that are form-fitting, where you can see the contours of their body, which is exactly what I needed. So I said, okay, let me look it up. I found the right image to use, and there you go. And that's how that happened. Alright. Now, for her outfit is, like I said, it's pretty simple. It's just green. It's just green and yellow. But for Phoenix, there's like a particular shade of green that she has. She don't just have any kind of green. It's like a particular shade. I was debating whether or not I should put like the flame effect around her, because like I said, once again, her being a phoenix, and phoenix is like a bird of fire that represents rebirth, and when the phoenix get to a certain age, they die and they reborn from their ashes. Hence the reincarnation. Just the purpose of this, the story of reincarnation. So I said, well, how can I? Actually, let me just do the whole thing, just color it. Perfect. That's a perfect green right. That's actually the exact green I'm looking for. Well, I'm loving this. Ba da ba ba ba. Perfect green. How's it looking, y'all? How's it looking? Let's see. Gotta do it different. Excuse me. Almost done. Almost done, yeah. I had to do the Phoenix. I had to do I was debating whether I should do it, but the more I kept doing it, I said, nah, I got to. I just got to. It just wouldn't be right. It just wouldn't be right if I didn't do this. It just wouldn't be the Phoenix if I didn't put the Phoenix around the Phoenix. You know what I'm saying? So, I'm giving it to y'all. I'm giving it to you. Hope you like the way it's coming out. It's a simple little couple of lines, couple of lines. Well, that is it. Here's my pen. I can't find my pen. I had the pen right on me. Oh, it was a snake would have bit me, y'all. Snake would have bit me. Let's see. Sign my name. And what's today's date? 4/24/2017. Ladies and gentlemen, I give to you the Phoenix Force, aka Jean Grey, aka the flaming Marvel girl chick from X-Men, all that stuff. Hope y'all enjoyed the video. Get you to see all that. Hope you enjoyed the video. Like, comment, subscribe, and share. I will catch you all later. Peace.